Alright, so 르세라핌 just released a new song called Celebration. This is their single release ahead of their new album coming out. I'm very excited for this one right here, see what it sounds like. So yeah, let's get into this. Got an official music video. Okay, that's interesting look right here. Huh. Oh. What the frick? He don't even look real, bruh. Oh, it's a mask. Oh. Like Frankenstein or something like that? Like a horror concept, I'm guessing. It's crazy because it's nowhere near Halloween, but it's giving like Halloween type. Okay, hold on. I like the, let me turn it up right here. I like the sound that's coming in with that right there. It's on the instrumental with this. You just kicked down the door, it's crazy. I like how she's on that. That was nice. Okay, the way it's like kind of they're repeating that line and build up is giving like EDM type already. Oh, oh yeah, with that how that beat going down. Oh, okay. The way he screams and that like wave right there. I like that move right there. The choreo. Yeah, I like how that beat's going already. It's nice. They just scared about it. That's crazy. Oh, I love how soft she's singing this. She sounds very nice. I love her tone a lot. Nice. Yeah, nice. There's a song right there. The way they're walking. Oh, I love the way she's on that. Nice. Yeah, I like the way the lyrics are going already. Okay, little like head thing going. I like the little like ponytail like whipping as well with that. The aliens. That's a definitely kind of hype thing right there with the beat. Oh, okay, holding that out. It's like rising. Ooh, the reverb on that. Ooh, and drop it down with this, huh? Interesting. No way, bruh. Yeah, this melody is very nice on the verse. Kind of spreads out through the track as well, like that. Dang, she got the claws on her. So he was running the whole time, but he just wanted to invite him to the party. Yeah, the way they're doing these scenes where they're like, you know, where it's dropping down like that. I like the little star formation that made right there. Yeah. Okay. That was very interesting right here. And then they have a whole house party right there. That was nice right there. That was a nice kind of like dancey, kind of upbeat track, a little like EDM thing going on with how they did the instrumental and the sound. I think that could go crazy in like a party kind of setting, which fits with how they did this video and stuff like that. I would say very repetitive in sound, not too many like changes when it comes to like the way that they were singing lines or even like, you know, the instrumental. I don't think that changed too much between like the kind of parts of the songs besides the part where it did kind of like build up and then drop down into that kind of main thing. The melody definitely stayed the same in like certain parts as well, especially on that chorus. You feel me? They repeated a good bit. Even like the verses have like, you know, similar kind of melodies and stuff like that, or, you know, the melody that they were singing right before dropping down into that thing. I do like the sound of that, how that drops. Like I said, that's very, very catchy. You feel me? The melody that they're singing and how it drops down just in general. I feel like this is something I would listen to. Probably not as much as their other title tracks. I think this is considered like their title track or the lead single, at least for this. I don't like it as much. I guess the only thing I would would say maybe I'm kind of disappointed in was just because of them going for this sound. I wish maybe it would have hit down a little harder, right? When it did drop down into the sound, like it hit, right? But it didn't hit as hard as I feel like they could have done it. And I feel like maybe they could have added more to it, right? Because the song is pretty short. So maybe I feel like they could have like kept it going a little more and hit down a little harder on like certain sounds and stuff like that, right? That probably would have made me like it a little more. I would say definitely what I like from this is the lyrics, especially on this section that they had right here with them saying like, it's time to say goodbye to when I was fearless or whatever. No fakes no more. Congrats new me who took on the uncertainty. You know, just the whole thing right here. Hold scarred hands and keep stepping. We found each other in the fear. Like I like, you know, the lyrics like that. Something like this. Now for my sisters here, sing along. It's Fearless 2.0, something like that. So, you know, just the whole kind of like, it fits kind of like with their trailer of like them being together and like facing the fear and stuff like that. That they're kind of like feeling or whatever. So that's very interesting. And I guess that kind of relates to the video as well. Like this dude the entire time just absolutely terrified, just running away from them, even though he looks scary himself. It was just crazy, right? But he's just running away from him the entire time, just everywhere. But then, you feel me, at the end, I guess he realizes they're all like creatures or whatever, just trying to invite him to the creature party, and then they all have fun or whatever. Maybe he was running away because he thought they were like normal people or whatever, and he didn't want them to see, you feel me, his like creatureness or something like that. Or maybe he thought that they were hunting him down or something like that. I don't know. But, you know, it was a nice way they did this video. Like I said, gave it this kind of like Halloween concepts and stuff like that. Yeah, I like, you know, how they did all the kind of visual effects on everything. That was really nice. I definitely like the kind of moments where they went into like the choreo moments where that beat would drop down, you feel me, each time. That was really nice. So like stuff like that, how they did that, the way the lighting was going, that choreo was very nice. They really nice with that. Yeah, I do like the way that they were singing though on this one, like the kind of soft kind of melodies. Their vocal tones are really nice on that, even though the melodies didn't change too much throughout the song. The way that they were singing on those melodies were very nice. I was liking that a lot. I did like on the second drop, right after that kind of chorus part, they did have like an instrumental thing going after that instead of just going back into like the verse or something like that. It's like this part right here. Right there. So I like that whole like, you know, look right there with the head banging right there. And the ponytail, kind of like whipping right there. I love that choreo, like I said. So then they add this part after right here with repeating that, and then it kind of builds up. The way that they're moving right there, the little shake thing. It's like he's getting chased by that. It's crazy. Yeah, but then they go back into this more kind of like chill thing with them singing very softly and that kind of main kind of like instrumental melody going or whatever. It's very interesting. I like how it kind of fills out as well though. Like the sound kind of spreads out and very nice with like their voices and stuff like that. With they on the whole, like, you know, kind of build up thing. So that's very interesting. But yeah, pretty entertaining for this. Like I said, don't like it as much as their other stuff previously, in terms of like title tracks, but you know, still pretty entertaining. I'm excited to see what they'll do just overall with this album, since it is a full studio album. I think they'll definitely have some better songs on that, and just, you know, how everything sounds just overall will be pretty interesting to hear. So yeah, 100%. Tell what you guys thought about SSERAFIM's Celebration right here. What did you like, what did you not like? Tell me what your favorite part of everything was, song, music, video. Definitely like to hear your opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.